So in this video we'll be looking at some of the brand new features on the LG C2. Some of them are great and some of them not so. Let's take a closer look. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. One brand new feature which I'm absolutely looking forward to is picture-in-picture, which has not been on any of the LG OLEDs before. Now, breaking news, it's not really on this one yet either, but I will show you it anyway. So from either the quick menu settings or even from Game Optimizer, you can summon multi-view, and this is where you get the option of side-by-side or picture-in-picture. Now, at the time of me doing this video, the choices available are very limited. In fact, a lot of them don't even work at all. Screen share, I could not get to work. Camera, I've not tried because I've not got a USB camera. And so therefore, I was hoping that launch a combination of two different sources would work. But at the moment, this only gives you an option of an HDMI port plus screen share. It doesn't give you the option of, for instance, having the PS5 on HDMI 3 and then watching the soccer on HDMI 4. Now, I'm sure this is probably just a glitch, and in time they will update the software to support this working properly. But what I really want is to be able to play the PlayStation and then watch sport in the corner. Now, the option does seem there that you can move this around the screen, so you can have it in whichever corner you want it to, and also you can adjust the size of it. If you go to the little window to the next to the cursor, it will adjust the size either large or small. You can then turn it on or turn it off so that you don't have to have it on all the time, and all you have to do is press the blue button on the remote control to get it back up. And also you can switch between sound sources. The problem that I've got at the moment is I can't get anything to play in that picture-in-picture window, so I can't even test how good it looks. I can switch between the different devices, but I can't actually have anything showing picture-in-picture. So I did think that maybe the way to resolve this was to use the screen share facility on my mobile device. Now, I tried this with both Android and iOS, and sadly it didn't work. I was able obviously to get the TV showing on the left hand side, as you can see, but then when I went into YouTube and cast to the TV, it did work. It just took over the whole of the TV and didn't recognize that I was in multi-view at all. And as you can see, this is the video that I made on this TV yesterday, and it started and it looked good and it played absolutely fine. The problem is that even when I went back into multi-view with that playing in the background and selected multi-view, it didn't recognize the screen was being shared, and it just went right back to where it was before. So that's something which hopefully will resolve very quickly. If anyone knows a fix, then please do let me know. Next, we're actually going to combine two new features, but in one section. One of these is the IR Blaster. This is where you can control other devices, and you can do this all with your voice. Part of this is controlled by the new sensors on the front of the TV. Now, if you look at the size of that sensor bar, it's about double the width of previous models. Now, this year, the C2 does have the Always Ready feature, and this is where it will be always ready to listen to every command that you make. And I'm going to be showing you some successes with that in a second, and also a couple of failures. Now, all I had to do was to plug the IR Blaster into the back of the TV and then position it in front of the cable box, and I didn't need to do anything else at all. The whole setup process initially with the TV sorted everything else out. The one lead that does come with the TV has got two ends to it, so you can control multiple devices. If you haven't turned on Always Ready from the first setup, you can access it from the menu on the side. Just go into the general settings, and then right at the very top there is Always Ready, and then just click the button that says Enable the function. Hi LG, turn on PS5. So you summon the command by saying hi LG, and then you ask it to do what you want. You can change between HDMI ports, and as you can see just from that demo, I have managed to turn the PS5 on and it worked seamlessly. Hi LG, change input to HDMI 4. Turn the volume to 10. To Northern Ireland, across the Irish Sea also. Change channel to BBC One HD. Back. Now, sometimes it was better to actually say the channel number rather than channel name because it did get confused. And as you can see, it's gone to BBC One Northern Ireland and not HD. Change channel to 115.
Okay, I'll go to program 115.
Go to PlayStation 5. So overall, I was really impressed with the feature. I think that there is a few things that you just need to tweak. It doesn't always recognize the numbers correctly, and so therefore it takes a little bit of getting used to of what listens well and what doesn't. Now you can get the TV to turn off and stay off. If you do that, then there will be a little white LED where that sensor is. And then you can very easily turn it on by just saying, "Hi LG, turn on the TV." So I think this works brilliantly, and it's got some great accessibility features for maybe people that can't operate the controller. Now there are a few new settings as well within the main menu. One of them is family settings, and this is where you can go in and really keep an eye and monitor the amount of use the TV is getting. The first option is usage limit setting. And that does exactly what it says on the tin. It sets the amount of time that the TV can be on for. The password is defaulted at 0000, and then you can go in and edit it and select what time to and from the TV can be used. You can then repeat this for different days of the week, for instance. Right, okay, if you don't want to use that, then you might want to use eye care mode. This is just quickly a switch which will enable eye care. Now that is meant to be a little bit kinder on the eyes, however it's going to make a difference to the picture settings and will make the picture a little more warm and certainly less accurate. Another feature that you can change is the volume limit mode, which I don't know whether this is right, but it says it sets it to a maximum of 60. Now 60 on this TV is pretty loud anyway, and those of you going beyond 60, you might need to get your hearing checked. And finally, the best one I think is screen time reports. At the moment, it's got usage time and it gives you the option of days and weeks, so you can see it per week. Now, I would like to see an overall time so that you know exactly how much time the TV has had, but it has got the nice feature where you can go into app usage, and again, you can scroll between daily app usage and also the week. So if you've got a kid that's on the PS5 for far too long, you can keep an eye on it here. On a similar theme to the family settings, you can now set individual profiles for everyone in your family. It's very easy, and it does customize then the home screen to make it individual. All you need to do is create your own account, and then once you've done that, you can then add additional profiles. This way it means that the things that the other people in your family watch the most won't appear on your main dashboard, and you can have it much more individual to the individual that's watching it, and then just switch between the different profiles by clicking on the profile button in the top right corner. One of the most popular features of the C1s last year was the new addition of Game Optimizer, and also the different settings that you can set Game Optimizer in. This is where the TV will automatically go into different modes depending on how you set it. And there's things like standard, and there's first-person shooter and roleplay games, that type of thing. This year you've also got the addition of a sports mode, which will obviously therefore make changes and make it a little bit quicker in terms of the response. And you've also got things like darkroom mode, and this is where if you are playing in a dark room, then it will just dull down the actual picture, make it a little bit duller. Obviously the TV picture then is going to be less accurate, and so you need to bear that in mind, but it means that if you're playing in a very dark room, you won't do as much damage to your eyes. I don't know that many people that have got lots of damage done to their eyes through playing these games in this mode, but you know, there may be one, I guess. LG are definitely trying to reduce their carbon footprint, everything from the packaging to the TVs themselves. This year they're using some composite materials, and so therefore the weight of the TV this year is just 14.8 kilos, with the stand 16.5 kilos. That compares to a massive 18.9 without the stand and 23 kilos with the stand last year. That's a 7 kilo saving, so it's incredible the difference that they've made. And talking about the size of the TVs, this is the range that the C comes in. It comes from everything from 42, which is the brand new model, right up to 83 inches, which came out in the C1 later on in the year. Okay guys, now everything else in terms of the brightness, the measurements, is it really 20% brighter than the previous model? All of those things I will test in my full review, which will be coming in probably about 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. I'm really going to put this through its test. I'm going to calibrate it all, make sure that it's completely double checked and checked again to give you the most accurate information that I can. My first impressions of this TV are that it looks really good. My first impression is that it is brighter, it's definitely faster, but we'll try and put some more meat on that bone later. But guys, I hope this video has been helpful for you. It's given you a flavour of the initial new features of the LG C2 this year, and boy, I'm pretty pleased with mine so far. What's your thoughts? Leave a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching this video, my friends. I'll see you on the next.